Now let us see how the Gibbs energy can be determined for any particular reaction which is taking place in an electrochemical cell or in basically in any of the galvanic cells. So the topic is the electrochemical cells and Gibbs energy for the reaction. See, we know the Gibbs free energy is always equal to minus W useful work done. And the useful work done in any of these galvanic cells can be the product of the force into displacement. The force is your electromotive force, which is the E naught cell, and the displacement is of the charges, and how much charges displaced is NF. So always remember, for electrochemical cells, for galvanic cells, the free energy change, the Gibbs free energy change is equal to minus NF E naught cell, where N is the number of electrons exchanged and F is the Faraday's constant. So this much of charge is displaced, and E naught cell is the force behind this electromotive force, E naught cell. And most important thing, which gives from the we can obtain from this formula, that for a redox reaction to be spontaneous, the E naught cell must be positive, so that once this is positive, the delta G is negative. And if suppose E naught cell is negative, then the delta G for that particular cell or for the redox reaction will become positive, which will show that it's a non-spontaneous process or reaction, which will not take place on its own. So very valuable information which we can get from this formula is that for any particular cell to work as a cell, a galvanic cell, that the E naught value of the redox reaction which will be taking place in it must be positive, so that the delta G for that is negative. If E naught is negative, remember the delta G will become positive and the process will become, and the reaction will become non-spontaneous. Now therefore, from the value of the E naught cell, we can easily find out the free energy value of that particular reaction or that particular redox reaction or for that particular galvanic cell. Now let us do a numerical on this. The numerical is like this, and it says find Gibbs energy for Daniell cell whose E naught cell is 1.1 volt. Now we know in Daniell cell the zinc gets oxidized, copper gets reduced, so therefore N is 2, F is 96500 coulombs. So therefore the standard Gibbs energy change will be equal to minus NF E naught cell minus 2 into 96500 into E naught is 1.1 volts. When we do the product, we get 21227 of this. It will be joules, and the answer can be written as 21.227 kilojoules. So this is how we can find out the free energy change, the Gibbs energy change, which is, since it is negative, it shows that this process is spontaneous, this reaction is spontaneous, this cell is spontaneous.